All right, welcome back. Welcome back. The first story I want to cover today is Jeannie Mai. Let me share my screen with you. I'm looking at this on Yahoo Entertainment. All right, but before I get into that, actually, let me do this really quickly. Let's do this real quickly. If you're in the New York area, okay, we're gonna be doing a lunch party tomorrow. No, 2 days time on Saturday. Okay, 6 p.m. in Irvington, New Jersey, at the CSC Agbalaitura. So we're gonna have a praise winter party. If you're in the New Jersey area, feel free. 76 South 20th Street, Irvington, New Jersey. All right, and it's gonna be full of music, praise winter party, like I said, and refreshments, and then we'll also launch books. It's the first time we're actually launching. It's about 5 different books, but well, of course, number one red flag is the main thing, because it's the brand new book. But we're actually blessing all of the books. Okay, so just so you know, if you need me to send that, you want me to post that onto the community page, I will do that. I think I've posted it already into group chats. You can join our group chat, by the way, at lolaandola.com/WhatsApp. Right there. You can join us on WhatsApp over there for the backstage conversations. Okay. Over there. Not too far, are you there? All right. So just wanted to touch that really quickly before we continue. All right. Great. So now, with that being said, let's talk about Jeannie Mai really quickly. Jeannie Mai. Let me share my screen. There you go. All right. We have Jeannie Mai on the stage, on the pulpit. All right. So if you don't know Jeannie Mai is the ex, now ex-wife to be of Young Jeezy, a rapper, American rapper Young Jeezy. So he filed for divorce some few months ago now, and they've tried to drag themselves a few times. We thought it was going to be quiet, like one of the few divorce situation that is just quiet, amicable, but they dragged themselves a little bit on the internet. So we might not have seen the end of it, but this one is actually sounds good. It says the headline says Jeannie Mai got candid about her new beginning amid her divorce. Right. All right. So I just wanted to use this story to warm up, because oftentimes we're covering a lot of stuff that's bad behavior, that we're just dragging them, even though that's not really our intentions oftentimes. But I wanted to cover this because I felt like it's an opportunity to cover something that's a little positive, because believe it or not, divorce by itself, yes, it's a negative thing because nobody wants divorce, right? But it's not the end of the world, right? And the rest of your life is ahead of you. And in life, you have to go through, like, success is a function of failures, a bunch of failures, okay? But you need to see it as failure first so you can actually learn the lesson, because if you don't, it's a bad idea, okay? You need to see it for what it is so you can actually learn the lesson, okay? So that's Jeannie Mai right there. Let me see if I can find, okay, let me just go ahead and let me see, where is it? Okay, there you go. So it says, with Jeannie Mai got candid about her new beginning amid her divorce, by Julia Tetti. With 2023 coming to a close and 2024 on the horizon, everyone's sharing their resolution for the new year ahead, right? Are you also talking about your New Year resolution? I started my New Year resolution already. I usually start like at least 3 weeks ahead of time, because I'm already excited. Another year, new beginning, opportunity, fresh start. Because there's always something left that we feel like it's not enough, right? We feel we could be better at, right? So Jeannie Mai got very candid about her hopes and aspirations for 2024 in a recent interview, opening up about the self-reflection she's done amid her divorce. Self-reflection. At least she's saying it. Some people don't even know that exists. Okay? There are many people that actually don't know that exists. So, anyway, let's continue here. Mai's resolution for the new year is all about putting herself first. and we're absolutely here for it. Now, there's a lot of people that would argue that you've been putting yourself first, and that's why that man probably said he doesn't want to be a part of it anymore, because he's claiming the same thing, he wants to put himself first. So that brings me down to one thing: which one of you actually means it? I hope both of them means it. They need to put themselves first, so you don't have to end up pouring from an empty cup. And that's why a lot of people collect breakfast or have to serve breakfast because they don't put themselves first. Okay, lack of self-respect, lack of self-love, inadequacy of self-esteem, right? All right, so I'm really having a very humbling moment right now. I like the sound of that. You know, breakfast is not anybody's mate. It will humble you, right? It will do that to you. Yes, of course, of course. Not everybody, of course, you know, because we still have Emeka Ike as the headliner of this show today. You know, hopefully he's working on it. It's quite a few days now. We haven't heard Pim. Remember, he said Pim. So that's good. That's good, right? Hopefully, right? Because that's what we thought for 10 years. Maybe not 10 years. Actually, there's a video from 6 years ago we're going to review today. All right. So where I need to really visit I'm really having a very humbling moment right now where I need to really revisit what Jeannie needs. Okay, she didn't say what Jeannie wants, what Jeannie needs. Now we're talking about survival. When somebody says needs, now we're talking about survival at that point, right? Great. And that is a new beginning for me. The TV personality shared with People in a recent interview. Mai'S former husband, Jeezy Jenkins, filed for divorce from the Real host in September of this year. Excuse me, I'm coming down. The couple married in 2021 and welcomed a daughter in 2022. Oh, by the way, I'll be resting this weekend, so I'll see you guys on Monday. You know, after the show, of course. So, but I'll be resting this weekend. We'll release tons of videos, though, so be on the lookout. We'll be dropping some videos. Okay. So I think I like the sound of that, you know. But oftentimes there is now, everything when we all get woke, right? We start to repeat certain talking points, and then it's just a talking point, and then it's left to put it into action, right? So if she's trying to put herself first for the first time, I hope that doesn't mean selfishness, because selfish behavior is not putting yourself first. Selfish behavior, let me explain that really clearly for you. Selfish behavior is not the same thing as putting yourself first. Selfish behavior is literally lack of self-respect, lack of self-love, lack of self-esteem. Okay? There's an obsession that comes with, not obsession, but there's a, how do I put this? Okay. So when you are selfish, it's a disconnect. You don't have foresight. Okay? It's a disconnect from how beneficial it is for you to take care of other people. There's a quote from Zig Ziglar that just help other people get what they want, something like that. Let me find it. So I don't misquote this guy, Zig Ziglar. Help people find help. I'll find it. Hold on 1 second. Help others, something like that. Help others. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want. So when you're selfish, you're disconnected from that fact of life. So again, it goes back to lack of self-love, lack of self-respect. So you come up with all kind of weird, lame excuses to be selfish because on surface it sounds good, like self-love, but you mean selfish. No, self-love is not the same thing as selfish, you know. But definitely you want to take care of yourself, right? Particularly so you can pour into other people because they also multiply and reciprocate. Does that make sense? So when they are doing the work, it's not going to be just talking about it. It's, that's work. It's going to take some time to even be able to comprehend what I just said, because after you don't collect wutu from another human being, it's not the easiest things to comprehend. Okay. All right. So that's Jeannie right there. I just wanted to cover that as a warm up really quickly, as a quick lesson before we continue into the rest of the show today. I told you it's going to be a big show. I'll be right back.
Beautiful girl, sparkling night, killing thing. I find it beautiful girl. It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.